Hello neighbors, it's Brad here at eTrailer, and today we're taking a look at the Blue Ox Avail tow bar on a 2023 Renegade Verona. There's going to be 5 main components that are going to be required for flat towing a vehicle, and there may be a few extra things that you'll have to add, but the basics that you'll have to have legally are going to start with our base plate, and that's going to become the mounting point for all your components, and it attaches to the frame of the vehicle. So it's a structural mounting point that has arms here that allows you to get your tow bar connected to it. Your tow bar is the connecting point between the base plate on your towed vehicle and the hitch on the RV. Now, along with that, where our arms attach, we also have these safety chain loops. So just like a trailer, you have your safety cables, making sure that in case of a disconnect, it's going to keep everything attached. We also have diode wiring, which is going to transmit the light signals from the 7-pole on the RV to the taillights on your towed vehicle. And that's all via this umbilical. And it's also a good time to run a charge line, which is one of those components that's not required, but something you might want to add in. It'll trickle charge the battery on the towed vehicle as you're going down the road. We also have a supplemental braking system, which is going to slow and stop the vehicle as you apply the brakes going down the road. As far as braking systems, there's plenty of different ones available. Today we have an Air Force One because our coach has air brakes, but some other good ones are going to be your Stay and Play Duo for your standard hydraulic brakes, or even some of your portable systems are good. Blue Ox Patriot is one of my favorite. And this is also part of our braking system. Not only do we have our breakaway switch, but because of our air brakes, we also have our air cable. If you're brand new or a veteran when it comes to flat towing a vehicle, the name Blue Ox has probably come about. You've probably run across it or seen people towing along with their Blue Ox tow bars, and for good reason. They've been around for a long time and the products are really good. Now this Avail is going to be one of the more heavy-duty tow bars, and for something like the Bronco, that's a great thing. This one's rated at 10,000 pounds, so it's definitely going to be more than enough for this. But if you ever plan on moving to a larger towed vehicle down the road, this will have that capacity to be able to do it. Now, as far as some of the features that you're going to get on this, it's a little bit more basic than some of the others, but none of them are actual requirements and really don't, change the difference as far as towing your vehicle. The main thing that you're going to want to look for in any tow bar is going to be the non-binding feature, and this one is one of those tow bars. And what that simply means is when you're towing your vehicle and the arms lock out, that's great, that's what it's supposed to do. The problem is when you go to unhook your vehicle, unless you're on perfectly flat level ground, it can bind up, causing issues to draw those arms back and not being able to unhook from your vehicle. The non-binding feature on here eliminates that. You just simply push this down. It's going to allow you to draw those arms back with ease. Our tow bar does come with the adapters for a Blue Ox base plate, but if you have a Roadmaster base plate, a Demco base plate, eTrailer, it doesn't matter. You can pick up the adapters for your Blue Ox tow bar to work with those base plates. Now this does come with the pin and linch pin to be able to hook up to our Blue Ox base plate. It also comes with safety cables that are nice and heavy duty clevises, which is going to be a nice little added feature. One more thing that you won't have to pick up. Now I did mention that this is more of a basic tow bar, and not because it doesn't do anything that the others don't, it just comes down to cable management. So some of your other tow bars like the Roadmaster Nighthawk is going to be the premium one, and it has channels that will have your safety cables be able to pass through there, as well as an umbilical that's included that also goes through the channel. So these actually get tied into the tow bar, making it a little bit cleaner overall, and stowing it up makes it a lot easier as well. But again, you're not really missing out on anything, and this is a great tried and true tow bar that's going to do the job right every time. When you are ready to unhook your tow bar after flat towing your vehicle and stow it on the RV, I'll show you how to do that. We'll just take our linch pin out, remove our pin, draw our arm back, remove our safety chains, and then the rest of our components. Now, another feature that I do like about the Avail that's really nice is it's pretty well self-supporting, which means hooking up makes it a lot easier. So as I kind of drop this down and kind of slide this into place, other tow bars are having to hold on to that as the other side's kind of dropping. It can get a little bit cumbersome, and this is kind of nice to be able to just hook up a little bit easier. Something else I'll point out is this is a rather long tow bar compared to some of the others on the market, which is really good. That actually gives you a better turning radius in tighter areas, having that a little bit further back. So for a larger vehicle like this, it might be worth picking up just for that alone. Now, as far as stowing it, we can just put our arms together raise this up. And then from here, we can choose to put it to one side or the other. Now, all of our cables that are all hanging down here, that's where cable management on other tow bars kind of come into play. It kind of holds those up. But what I recommend doing, if you don't have a compartment to store all this, what you can do is get a storage bag for your tow bar, and that's going to keep this nice and clean. It's a big investment. You want to protect it. Blue Ox makes one specifically for this that allows you to cover this up. You can also throw some of your components in there. That way you have it all in one place. And that was a look at the Blue Ox Avail tow bar on a 2023 Renegade Verona.